And that is, that's again, that's my experience, which knows that, but as a new player, you wouldn't know these things because it's not advertised. There is not much help. Yeah, you're introduced into the game. If new things come into the game, normally you would run the expedition to learn about the new things. But that's difficult to know when you are a new player. It's it's something you will have to catch from the rest of us. But luckily, 95% of all No Man's Sky players is very nice people. It might actually be higher number, but there is of course always some people who are not very nice, and you will encounter them sometimes around when you turn over a rock or something like that. So I think this is the signal that this is my last throw for now. Come on, bite, bite, bite. Come on, bite. What? I am only trying to help people if I can, and that's I still don't understand that stance that oh, if you're not as good as player as me, then you're stupid or something like that. I find that so well. I'm kind of being selfish though, because I rather want a lot of people feeling it's a good game, and which it is, but you need to find all the gems that is in it, and that's not straightforward. But actually have people playing happily and being happy about the game means we keep it alive. So and as I say, it is a great game, but as it is a survival game, you don't get much help. You just need to learn to survive and then explore all the other possibilities. There is, of course, means of learning some of the things. So when you go in and look at your log, you will have primary missions, and mine is very simple, because playing this game mode that's not where you should start. So to be honest, but here you would have 1, 2, 3 primary missions, and my advice is always play through them, because they bring teachings about the game. So I'm actually very far away from the center of the galaxy. And I'm only slowly moving towards it. Can I do anything to change that? Possibly. But let's see. That's an answer I don't want to give until I know whether I can or not. So, and the thing is, well, there's portals, so if I can get one, then I can move very close to the center of the galaxy. However, do I actually want to do that? That's a whole other thing. And again, it's one of these things you have to take decisions. And decisions is determine what route you actually take. Is that something which will cause you any problems? Possibly. If you take the wrong route or path, I should say path, because then you might take a longer route to actually achieve that knowledge you need, but it's all about having fun while you're doing it, finding the game interesting. And yeah, there's a lot of games which gives you some very long, complicated mission lists, which is okay when you're sitting doing them, but when I'm talking about Starfield and you have to repeat them over and over again, I didn't find that very good. And yeah, you could argue, yeah, but you do that in No Man's Sky every time you start a new save. Yeah, that is kind of true. But that's by choice. It's not because it's the only option for actually doing anything. I think I will take this room as well. Okay, it's one with carbon. I just grab it because it's an easy way to actually farm that carbon. Just keep your E button down and then walk around and it will come to you. So is there anything on the walls in here? That's free money. Another good thing. So I got some ammonia, so I'm just jumping back to my base again. Go to my plantation, and I will actually put some more of these on. Okay. Now you're annoying me. See, this is a little bit of a trick as well. You take things, as I just realized some 20 minutes ago, that I could actually access my things in my storage on my refiners. So you take it, put it in your refiner, and then take it up again and put it in your exosuit or ship, wherever you want to have it, and voila! You then have it. So I'm only going to plant 4. I could plant more, however I'm going to put something else in that, but I don't have anything at this point. And in the past you would see people build a base with hundreds of these and grow something particular they needed for manufacturing something which was very expensive. Some people still do that. That is... So I need one of these. Metal plating and carbon nanotubes. One of them and one of them. And the reason I need that is I'm going chasing nanites. For that I need a lot of buildings. That one I put aside for now. And those go back there as well. Thing is, I can build it and I can pick it up. There we go. And do I actually... Oh. Was it here we needed? Yeah, we need surge batteries. Oh. Okay. I didn't pay attention to that. So that's a new type of battery which I have not gotten the recipe for. However, I know where I can get that recipe, so back where we were. Actually, I got a slot for this, so I might as well put it on. And for some reason, it's placed my ship almost at the exit, so I'm going to do what I did earlier. Call a ship, then call the Corvette, and it is in the first one. So I didn't finish this space station off, and I'm going to. Somewhere. I have nothing to sell, so just checking if there's anything I want to buy. Ammonia, but now I'm done with that, so yeah. I do sometimes buy resources if I can't be bothered flying around for them, but it's normally when I have so much money I don't really know what to use them for. So this needs something I don't think I will be able to get here. A remembrance. Oh, this time I got a standing, okay. Interesting. And I will even get a word. The words is going to be difficult in this, but that was kind of expected. When you don't have anyone to talk to, then that's just what it is. So we have to take a pit stop in the anomaly so I can get search batteries. That will of course be what we are doing. That is a paradise planet. That is what most people look for to make their bases. I will go and look at it, I think. But I need to do what I wanted to do, because otherwise I forget it. I go down to the planet and 7 systems further out, I still haven't got what I wanted, so yeah. So I'm glad I'm in red again. I always gotten the red piece when we played games with different color markers, and it's kind of stuck with me. Search bed. No, that's Starship. Wait. What? Hey, Wicked. Uh. Well, that is quite annoying. Uh. Um, oh. What's up is this one takes search batteries and I can't research them, they are gone again. So that means I can't use that. But now well. Well, they were needed in abandon as well, and they came in to be researched, but now they're gone. So unless I get some, I'm truly not going to be able to use that. Yeah. Well, normal abandoned mode. I don't know. I actually only had people in that was on abandoned already, so I can't see what people are actually on. Someone who has a very big Corvette. But I honestly don't know where they have placed the abandoned universe. I would say I had the same problem as you with the exosuit expansions. Yeah, I don't know why they've gone again, because they put them in when they realized they were needed, and then they seem to have gone. I probably have on one of my other saves in abandoned. But that doesn't really help here. Let's go. I was thinking, maybe I'm just stupid. I already have it. Oh, that's why it's not there. You're born with it. I'm stupid, Wicked. Oh God. I'll go back and play Sandbox again. But thank you for looking. I didn't realize I was born with them. Ah, Jesus. So I got them. Ah, mamma mia. So much panic for nothing. That is, I'm going to disable this again. So much panic for nothing. Oh, now you came anyway. Oh, it is normal server. Okay. Dropped. Yeah. Okay. Then I can sit and play with myself. That sounds dodgy. Okay, there's a trade post. Not sure that will do me any favors, but that would be one of the things I normally would go and check. Yeah, no, of course. No, I know. So what can we find here? Anything interesting? Now I know you are a good guy. So if nothing else, there is very often some boxes around trading posts. But the question is what they contain really. One thing I would very often advise, if you want to earn money, the trade goods you buy on trading posts is lower priced than anywhere else. But don't take my word for it. Look what if it says minus something percent and it's green, then you know it's below average. And if you just sell it over average, you will always make money. You don't have to make weird spreadsheets or anything to get to that point. So this is a very nice planet, nice temperature. Should not have any weird storms or anything, so that's actually nice. Well, let's go and see what that resource depot holds, if anything. Oh, there's sentinels as well. So there's only two. And the question is it worth it? So, as they are not aggressive, I can actually walk around and pick up the boxes first. So some people have told me the best place to be is actually inside the middle. Apparently they can't attack you when you are there. Well, I never thought about that. Oh, they can attack you. So I'm not going to fight them, I'm actually going to hide. So, going mole mode, underground. Should throw them off eventually. So we can take a look what we actually got out of it. Nitrogen salt, ammonium, Herox, some nitrogen. Gases is always good to get your fingers on, and some thermic condensate, which is a little bit of money, but I will save them till later. And they deactivated, so we have beaten them. Wow, we have outsmarted them. If I'm too close to the ship, it takes the ship instead of the ground. Another one. Oh, that's a manufacturing facility. Okay. Well, these would just chalk aside. That one we can sell at some point. What I'm doing with these is I'm actually refining them because I need silver and gold in quite high quantity, so that's actually not bad to get. You could choose to sell them if you wanted, or you can save them to use with something later on. That's also a possibility. So let's go and look at that manufacturing facility. And again, it is guarded, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not, because it's a... No, there is one. And if there's one, there's very often more. Normally you would shoot the doors down, however, as it's abandoned, it's actually open. Again, you can pick up whatever is inside. At least what's in the boxes inside. And whatever is on the walls. And you can take a look at the so I can extract nanites, create multi-tool expansion slot, or learn a new recipe. They are all three good. However, at this point I will go for the expansion slot. Mainly because they are rare to get at. So now the other project. So if you ever thought about how it's safe to get these, this is the way. However, they should not come down. I don't know why he's stuck there. Why is that one not working? Okay. It's not working. So I changed to my bowcaster just in case something should happen, but it shouldn't. So you make a slope down under them, shoot them, pick them up, and wait until the horrors disappear. That was why it didn't work. There was an invisible thing in the way. So I go to the next one. There's only two. Oh, there's still. Still some out that could have gone wrong. Each time you take, it actually releases. That was not smart. Ugh. Don't throw things on the floor. That is not smart. At least it was not my coffee cup I chucked on the floor. So, are they still out there, or have they gone to bed? There's one over there. I don't know if that's some sort of a glitch. I just pretend I don't see it. Oh, now a new one came up. That's the last one. It's there. I need to make sure I actually get it. Does it come down? Yup. So then you can just wait until they go underground again. That way you won't get harmed and you will get these, which either is a lot of money, or as I'm going to use them to get nanites. And to be honest, I want the nanite so I can upgrade the ship. Well, I will need many nanites. So I will say normally you don't want to fight them and sentinels at the same time. That is a very bad plan. So there's two there. Go and get those two. It's not a lot, but every little helps. So oh dear. It's on a invisible platform or something. Okay. I was a little bit cheeky, but it worked, so if it's stupid but it works, then it ain't stupid. Na 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 na. Oh, I can't close my back door again. It seems to be a general problem. No matter which ship door system I choose, it doesn't seem to work. Well, it works on space stations most of the time. So, if I was in a situation I needed money, then of course I would sell them. as it stands now, I'm in a situation where I need nanites, so I will refine them. That's as simple as it is. And I need to go down again, so I can scan to find the next building, hopefully. But I just want to do this first. It's always put it there for now. So yeah, that is, oh, that was too early. Now I'm shooting my ship again. Ugh. So yeah. So this is one of the ways of getting quick nanites, but it takes a little bit of an effort to actually pick the whispering eggs up, but it's not a bad thing to actually do. Just need, oh. So make some more surge batteries. That one is down now. That's okay. So a lot of things I actually don't have to carry around because I have them on the ship. So when and if I need it, I can actually just pick it up. Which actually makes it a little bit easier to go down to the planet and pick up different things, because you don't have to think about space or anything. It is just accessible. So that makes the Corvette quite a good ship for exploring and stuff like that. And I would say absolutely a must in abandoned space, because otherwise you would very often have to go back to your base and you will have to build the storage facilities and so on and so on. And, I don't like you, sorry. So yeah. And at some point someone asked me, why do I use the signal booster instead of charts? Well, first of all, charts is very hard to get your hand on here. Secondly, charts is unpredictable. So is the signal booster. However, normally the signal booster is free to use. Not here though, but there's still, here you don't have any other options, so that's kind of just how it is. So the waypoint will show us to a minor settlement. Normally. And they are sometimes far away, 14 hours. So that means now I will have it marked all the time because I know what it is. So I can actually look for other things around here. The only thing is I might also find crashed ships. So that's the trading post. That's 4 hours away. And that's on foot, that is. So it's not going to take that long by ship. That's weirdly enough showing up as it was closer, but it's not. 5 minutes. That's a little bit much to just fly, so let's waste our fuel. Some of these. Luckily enough, you often pick them up. I actually don't make them.